Hello everyone, this is Urte from Breadline Handcrafts, and today it is 28th of July. Shortly about me and this channel. I am 29 years old, I live in Vilnius, Lithuania, and this channel is mainly about cross-stitching, crochet, mainly amigurumis, and handcrafts in general. As promised, I will do a short tag, Flosstube tag, that I found on dido.ir. So first question is, how did you learn to stitch? Well, it happened more than 14 years ago in school. In front of you can see my very first finish that I was learning how to stitch on. It's a head of a horse. The second question is, have you ever taught anyone how to stitch? No, I have never taught anyone how to stitch. Somehow it never came to it. Third question is, when you stitch, do you like to watch TV, listen to music, or just have quiet? It really depends. Sometimes if I have some videos on YouTube to watch, I will watch them in the background. I may also listen to music or watch a TV show. I currently rarely stitch in the quiet. Fourth question is, when you use a kit, which company or companies do you like the best? I don't really have the best company, the one that I like the best. I recently bought some patterns of the private designers. I really like original patterns, so I have only one original anchor kit. Oh, sorry, and I have also Toyota's X-Stitch kit, so those two are the originals, but again the Toyota X-Stitch is more like a small brand, and I haven't found out which well-known brand I like. Fifth question, what are your favorite designs to stitch? Mostly I like nature and animals, but as I said, I love original patterns, so I'm more into private designers, private patterns, not the big brands. Another question, how do you get ideas or inspiration for your projects? I am on some groups on Facebook. I watch what other cross-stitchers do, and also I dig on various websites for the patterns. How do you store or keep your charts? Most of the time I buy the kits, so I keep it in the package that it arrives in. I also have some PDF patterns that I bought recently, so I keep them in my computer, also email, just to have the backup, and also I keep them on my phone. Do you stitch for yourself or to give to others? Mainly I stitch for myself, but now I just restarted one of the designs because my former colleague really loved it, and I will make the duplicate for him. When you take your cross-stitch projects in the car to appointments or traveling, how do you carry all your supplies? I do not take them with me if I travel or go to my appointments. I never take cross-stitch with me or any kind of handcrafts. And the last question is, what do you enjoy most about stitching? I love the process and the result, how it turns out. Because of that, I try to pick the patterns that are easy, that do not have a lot of colors, because it will be a huge struggle for me to keep changing them. I pick relatively easy patterns for now, and that way I enjoy the process. So let's move on to some FFOs. As I mentioned in the previous video, recently I took some of the projects to frame. This is one of them. Lovely cups, teacups, maybe coffee cups, with some flowers. In real life, this frame is a bit pinkish. With some flowers on the edges. And yes, this corner, well, this part of the room is a bit darker, so I wanted to put something lighter here. I also wanted to have something above my digital piano keyboard that I got this year from my cousin. So I put it up there. A second piece, second FFO, is this lovely bird. I think originally is by MP Studio. It is hanged on the wall on the opposite side of the room. This bird is stitched on Ada 14th count, also as the cups that I showed you before. This is a third FFO that I have, a lighthouse. I chose a grey, just a neutral color for frame because it has a lot of different colors, so I thought it would work the best for it. And also the employee of the frame salon, she made a border in different colors that are in the cross-stitched piece. I really like how she did it, and most likely this piece will go above my working desk on this still really empty wall. And the fourth FFO that I have is this lovely cat. I still haven't hanged it. I am still waiting for the fifth frame to arrive, and then I will decide how to hang it, how to combine those that I have. So my former colleague really loved this design, so he asked me if I sell them. I said no, but I still have the pattern. It is a relatively small design, so I decided to remake it for him, and this is my new start that I started this week. I bought Ada 18th count also, just like my finish, and basically in the kit I still had enough of every single color except DMC 601, so I bought it just to replace the one that is in Chinese kit. I really love this cat, so I have no problem to remake the same design. I know some people like to say there are a lot of different patterns, so it is there's no point to waste the time to remake things over and over again. But as long as someone is enjoying it, I have no problem to work on a relatively small design and to make other people happy. And what happened with this design, actually yesterday I came across the similar pattern on the Etsy, and this is how it looks. It's a nice elephant designed by the same person, I guess. I will leave a link down below for you to check it out if you want to. This is a small design again. It is 123 crosses on 110, and I think it has 14 different colors. So I thought it would be just lovely to have them both. Another pattern that I bought yesterday is this one, designed by Raina. I kept delaying buying this pattern because she had I think around 8 different designs in red, blue and purple colors, and I just was thinking, oh, I will get it later. But yesterday I checked it and most of them are not available anymore. Only 3 are there, so I picked 2 of them. So this is blue one, and another one is in red color. So now I just need to buy the fabric and all embroidery floss. And the fourth pattern that I got a few days ago is this nice vibrant octopus designed by Vic Dolan. I got it on the Russian website stitch.su. That's where you can find it. It's relatively cheap. It's I think 300 rubles, but it has well, it's not a part of a pattern, so I can show you the information. It has some French knots, backstitch, and some half crosses, but the pattern is in Russian, so it might be a problem if you are English speaker. And let's move on to some of my current whips. This is one of my current whips. It has 0 crosses actually, but it has outline stitches, a lot of French knots. Basically the main part of the tree will be filled by French knots. Also there are some lazy daisy stitches. And yeah, those 3 are the main used in this design, and that's how it looks like. I really love this type of trees. I don't really have the favorite flower, but if it was a flower it would be totally my favorite one. So a lot of French knots are waiting for me. I think I will take slow on this because French knots are tricky. I barely started on them. It goes in 4 different colors, so I will have to kind of improvise looking at the design. And yeah, let's move on to another bit. And this is the design of my other whip. That's how it's gonna look like when I finish it. I'm working on Ada 14th count, and this time I mainly worked with red color right here on the top, this part, and also on this other flower. Don't ask me how the canvas is called on the previous whip. I have no clue. If it is written in the kit somewhere, it is probably in Chinese, so I have no clue how it is called. This week I also am working on the bracelet for my Turkish friend with a Beşiktaş logo, football team of Turkey. And today I managed to barely pass the middle point of it. I will outline some of the numbers that are in white color on the white background, also the white outline of the logo. I don't have any finishes on cross stitch, but yesterday I finished one of the amigurumis. I showed you a Chinese kit in the previous video, and this is how the toy turned out. It is a fairly small toy, but I think it's cute. It can sit, it has a tail, and in the kit it is called a Lypron dog, some sort of an animal. If you are a native English speaker, let me know if it's a real animal or the Chinese folks came up with the name of it. I really loved the kit. The quality of the yarn is relatively good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but the pattern itself has some minor errors, so if you are just a beginner, it might be too difficult for you to get it and follow it. So I would recommend it only for advanced crocheters. Now I still have a zebra kit. For zebra amigurumi, I was initially planning to start it straight after I finish the first one, but I think I will take a break, because yesterday I managed to grit the fabric from my rainbow tribal monkey, and now I really want to start it, so I think I will give it a go this week. And as you can see, I'm no longer a monogamous stitcher. And I just remembered I got this kit for handcraft DIY cat. It has a video on YouTube, the instruction how to make it, all the wool you're gonna need for it, black, white and pink, also a hanger. And I really loved it because people post the comments, the feedback on how it turned out, and it never looks like it. It is really funny. So I can't wait to try it, but I think it will take me some time because I have a lot of other projects that I'm working on. And it also has the needles that you will stab it with. So this is it for today. Thank you for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button and also the bell to get notified when I post new videos. Also follow me on Instagram, and I also have a Facebook page. It's also Redline Handcraft, same as the name of the channel. Thank you for watching and hope you have a nice week. Bye.